Hi friends, the green piece is there. The green piece is still there on the stove, or not on the stove, in the vessel. I had put the green peas, I had put the water, it is now soaking up well. Meanwhile, what I have done is I have sliced and diced all the vegetables that will be going up into the vermicelli upma. The semia upma, the vegetables that will be going. Last time I shot the raw materials, now I sliced and diced nicely. I can show it to you a closer look. So here you can see the tomato, the capsicum, the onion, the green chili. I have cut it longitudinally, green chili, two green chilies, and the ginger finely chopped. The tomato nicely chopped, the capsicum nicely chopped, the onion also finely chopped, green chilies I have cut it longitudinally, and then here is the ginger also I have finely chopped. So these ingredients I've already got it ready now. Till that green peas was looking well. Now see, now there is a small change in the nature of the green peas, the physical appearance of the green peas. Earlier the green peas was like this. Earlier the green peas was like this. You can see it nicely. It was nice and round, and it is all dried up. This is dehydrated, completely dehydrated. It is completely dry. It's all dry. It is all dry. It's nice. It's like ball. It's like pearls. The green pearls. It's like a pearl. Nice, dried up. It's all dried green peas. Now since I have put it in water, you can see the nature, the physical nature. This has changed. See how it has become. Now this has started absorbing a little bit of water. This is a little bit, it has changed. The nature of the green peas is now something different. It is changed. It is no more that dry and soft. It is no more like that now. It is no more like that. The physical appearance has changed because it has a little bit soaked up the water. And even now, you can see it. Have a closer look. You can have a closer look of the green peas. This is how it is. The appearance has changed now. It has absorbed a lot of water now. It has absorbed. This is the green peas that I can show you right now. So even now, the green peas is not completely ready for me to put in the vermicelli upma. A little bit more processing needs to be done. So for that, what I will do is I will drain out the water. I will drain out the water, and then I will use that green pea. We need to cook it, and then now we need to cook the green peas. First, I will drain out the water from the vessel. So instead of draining out the water, what I will do is I will remove the green peas from the vessel. So here's a spatula. So here's a spatula that I have taken, and instead of draining out the water, what I'll do is I'll get the green peas out from this vessel. I will get the green peas out. Yes. This I will get it out. 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 The green peas I will decant it. I will take it to a tumbler. This green peas, what I will do is I will take it out in a tumbler, and we need to cook this green peas. The green peas is not yet ready for the upma, so little bit of processing that needs to be done. Well, now here a special thing that has happened is now we are doing two things. That is vermicelli upma we are making separately, and we are also learning how to cook green peas. Well, yes, it takes little bit time to cook a dry green peas. If your green peas is dry, it's a dehydrated dry green peas, it takes some time to cook. There is a different process for that, and that is, first we need to soak it in water for some time, and after that we need to cook. For that step we are going to do now. So I've taken the green peas in the tumbler, you can see it, and this vessel. Then now what I'll do is I'll take a cooker, I'll keep it, I'll put some water to that, and then I'll just get it boiled, and then add the green peas for it to cook nicely. So that is the next step. So this is a cooker. This is the cooker that I have. I'll keep it on the Microwave is just switch it on. This is there. I'll add water to it. The same water, from the same water that I had, I'm going to add it here. Now after that, I put it. I'm going to add some more water to it. When I added the water, now I'm going to get the settings done. Well, I'll take it on the stove. I was trying to put it on an induction cooker, but I am unable to understand the settings. So I was trying to cook the green peas in the induction cooker, but I am unable to understand the settings. So let me go to the conventional gas stove. I'll get it done there easily. So I have taken the water inside this. The green peas is still there in the tumbler. So I'll keep it for a boil, the water to boil. Yes, now I kept it, I can show it to you. Now this is the cooker, the water is there, let it come to a boil, nothing much. I'll just add a little bit of salt, a little bit of salt, I'll put it into it. Just a pinch of salt. I'll put the salt in this. When the water comes to a boil, we will add this green peas and keep it there for some time, say around 2-3 minutes in that boiling water, and then we'll cover the cooker and let it boil. We'll give 2-3 whistles to it, absolutely no problem. And by that process, the green peas that we have should be ready for us to use it in the vermicelli upma, the semia upma. Well, let me check for the water to boil. It's taking time. I mean, water takes time. Water takes time to boil. So this is my third attempt in cooking, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. All my videos are intended for those people, the viewers, who do not know about anything about cooking, who have never been to kitchen. So you can give a kickstart to it. It's a wonderful experience. You can learn a lot many things. It gives a complete new outlook to the life, as I keep on saying in my earlier videos also. First I tried to make plain rice, and I made plain rice, I made dal and potato fry. The rice, a little bit there was a caking to the rice. Anyways, not a problem, because that was my first attempt. Then second attempt, I again made a plain rice, and I made a new dish, that was rajma curry. The rajma curry, the second attempt, my rice was excellent. It turned out well and nice. It was far better than my first attempt. So definitely there was an improvement. So as I keep saying, my viewers, my lovely viewers, for those who know nothing about cooking, so once you start it, you will get rolling automatically. It is just a matter of giving that first ignition. So once you kick started, and then the machine will start running automatically. So we need to overcome the barrier that we have. So it's a fun activity, and it also helps you become more creative. Yes, cooking helps. Cooking is an art. It helps you become creative. So this water has come to a boil. I can show it to you. Yeah, the water has come to a boil. Now to this boiling, well, I can show it here. So water is boiling. Nicely it is boiling. To this, I'll add this green peas. Now this you can see. To this boiling water, I have added the green peas and let it cook for some time like this. And just, this is good, not bad. I mean, this is how we can get the green peas ready. So let it cook for some time like this. So let it another 3-4 minutes, let it cook like this. and after that I will, it's still open, the cooker is still open. So once it comes nicely, it is boiled, let it be in water, boiling water for some time, and after that I'll close on the cooker, close the lid, and then we can pressure cook it. And it will be ready for us to use it in the vermicelli upma. So as I was saying to my beginners, people like me, those who know nothing about cooking, so it's just a matter of starting. So once we get started, we will roll automatically. So every one of you who don't know nothing about cooking or have never been to kitchen, please try it. It's a fun activity, it's a creative activity, it's an excellent, it's a very good experience. At least for me, it's an enriching experience, and it gives a complete new outlook to the life. And it's a fine art. Cooking is a fine art. Not everybody can do fine cooking, so I think I just started that. I'm just started with the learning curve of the cooking. So it's a completely different feeling. It's motivating. It's a self-motivating feeling. So you people should also, those who don't know cooking, should also start doing it. It's an excellent. It's a good. It's a satisfying experience. So I would request once again, I would request all of those who don't know cooking, start it, give it a kickstart. You will enjoy it, thoroughly you will enjoy it, for sure. And this lockdown period has been very, very fruitful for me, because I could start cooking. I started learning how to cook. And as I said, this is my third attempt. First I made the rice, the dal and the potato fry. The caking was there in the rice, but no problem, it was okay, not bad. Dal was super delicious, super yummy, and potato fry was also excellent. A little bit spicy because I put extra red chili powder, so that was a little spicy, but still it was mouth watering. It was super delicious, super yummy. My second attempt was again rice, plain rice and rajma. The plain rice had turned out to be too good. It was too good. There was no caking at all. It was all separately, all the rice, the grains, it was all well separate, and there was absolutely no caking. It was well cooked thoroughly. And I think I just learned how to cook rice now. The way we kept on cooking, the style that we kept practicing. And rajma turned out to be too good. It was super yummy, super delicious. I rather surprised myself in making rajma, because I didn't expect that will turn out so good. So again, I request you all, those who don't know cooking, just give it a kickstart, and you will thoroughly enjoy it. And once you just start it, and you will keep rolling yourself. You will add on to your expertise slowly, as I am doing it right now. Well, I can show you the green peas. It is boiling well. It is boiling well. Good. It is good. It is good. It is boiling well. Now what I'll do is, I think the water is not sufficient. I'll put a little bit of water, and we'll pressure cook this. Put a little bit of water into it. Yeah, put a little bit of water into it, and close the lid, and we'll pressure cook it. Again, this time I have not forgotten to put the whistle. Always put the whistle. It's in the cooker. The green peas in the cooker. So once the green peas is ready, we'll wait for 3 whistles. The first whistle is about to come. I think it is already about to come. So we'll wait for 3 whistles. So once the green peas is cooked, we can start our full-fledged cooking of vermicelli upma or the semia upma. So I'll continue in my next segment. Thanks for watching, and keep on watching. Thank you.